Hey there, and welcome to another episode of the John Grave Show. And I realize now that the last stuff on the last episode, I kind of threw it into this one, like with the attack on Danzo and everything. Which that in the last one, it kind of went off with them all jumping off. Wait, that's this one and with them jumping off the building. But for the last one, they did kind of have the whole little silly moment. Well, it was way more silly and lighthearted. For this one right here, it was a little bit more serious and a little bit more grounded. With the idea of Yahiko telling Conan to pretty much watch after Nagato, and that he feels that, well, now I can kind of get a sensing feeling that he thinks that she likes him, so that's kind of why he's telling her that. And also we did kind of get a little bit more insight into these three characters' past from Jiraiya, as saying is that like Yahiko was, always a kid who wanted to grow stronger. Conan, she didn't kind of carry her emotions on her sleeve, or pretty much she never really tried to show them to anybody except for those three. Except for those two. And Nagato pretty much just wanted to protect his friends, as far as I know, which is something that is pretty simple, but at the same time, it kind of gave him a small little charm with these other two characters who really do have, or at least like for Yahiko, who has a very explosive personality, and the other two just speaking up when they have to. So that's kind of a good thing there. And for this one, it really was kind of cool, man, to kind of see, or at least like give us a little bit of an insight upon like how their backstories were, or at least like how they were found, and who tried to teach them this and that. Which did kind of, lead into the whole thing about like, which did kind of lead to the whole thing of how they keep talking about how like that Nagato is supposed to be the future of, he's supposed to be the future of the Akatsuki, and how that what's the name, he's not the face. So really they're kind of going on. So really, as they keep trying to like debate the fact that what's the name isn't the face, Yahiko is the face, we do kind of have this little clashing ideal system here, which isn't causing conflict, but it's like, I'm not this, I'm not that, stuff like that. Which that for this one, it actually did pretty kind of, it did work, because it's like, yeah, man, they really don't like this warfield land. They pretty much made a group just so that they could quell the war in between these lands, so that people don't have to be just so people's villages, they don't have to be attacked or anything. And as people keep on saying, it's like our village is in between, and it's like I can understand the whole thing, because it's like, even though their villages are kind of in between all these two bigger things, there's no real way for them to stop it unless they join with respective village, and that's not really a possibility for them. So really, until then, it's like, yeah, man, this one pretty did kind of get that point across of like, yeah, this where they're at, it's a war-totem wasteland of just destruction and death, and that's kind of what they are. They're there to stop it, but then, like earlier, I said that's kind of which led to the whole Danzo thing of, or at least like which earlier kind of led me to that, and this one of them, saying, yeah, man, we're gonna have to stop them and do all this other stuff, which like on the background, which that in the background we do kind of get a little bitty insights of Obito and some of the Zetsus, watching and taking all this in, just saying like, yeah, man, this is how they all work, and they're using all these evil tactics just so they, man, could go ahead and just destroy whatever a little bit of hope that some people have. So it's kind of where that's going. So yeah, until then, hey, this episode way more heavy-handed and way more grounded in the whole, like, we're not trying to sugarcoat this, we're not trying to keep it happy or none of that, we're just going to just show you what happened, and this is kind of how it happened, and that's kind of what they did, which something that really did kind of make it stand out a little bit more. So Yeah, until then, what else did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Please let me know. Tell me down there in the comment section. I will see you guys on the next John Grave show. And hey, have a good one. Keep watching anime. Keep watching Naruto. And if Shippuden keeps on going like this, I probably might end up liking. I might like it a little bit more than what's happening right now. Come to think of it, I do. Yeah. Till then, hey, have a good one. I'm out.